Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing today, chat? We good? Hello, everybody. Pretty good. How are you doing today, Pre?
Jump on the off season, taking a look at some of the local talent here.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Shall we introduce ourselves? I'll go first, I guess. Hello,
Yeah, sure.
I'm Nixie Dash. I'm one of the producers here. I'm not actively producing. So there's just one person in there, so go easy on him. And so I'm going to be casting part of this event. And yeah, I'm Nixie Dash. Nice to meet you all. And this is Pre. On this side, he's pretty cool, I think. And my co-caster, this way.
Hey, chat. This is Aaron Pre Heckman. I'm the general manager for DC's local Overwatch League team, the Washington Justice. We love the DC Game Gym. They do great stuff. We do a lot of collaborations with them. This is a really cool event benefiting the National Children's Hospital, or Children's National Hospital. So yeah, you guys can probably see in the title there, exclamation mark donate. We'll pull up that link. So we hope you guys enjoyed the event today, and don't forget to donate for why we're doing this today. So thanks for joining us.
And one more thing, if y'all are interested in supporting the Justice, you can check out their merchandise too by typing !Justice in chat. Just a reminder that the winner of tonight's event will be receiving the exclusive homestand jacket. Is that correct?
I think so, and unfortunately, all of our homestands, or the rest of our homestands, were canceled. So this is hot, rare items we're talking about here. So lots on the table for the winners.
Oh. Chat, you can hear both of us? Or
Oh,
I'm getting word from chat.
how about now? Still no?
What's up, dude? I know we have poor audio right now, but I came to fill in while Haley to fix it. You know? What's up, man?
Hey, I saw the duck drawing. I liked that. Maybe when our roster's a little bit deeper and we're questioning who to play on DPS or tank, we can borrow the ducky pool from you guys.
Whatever you need, man. Happy to be of service. I think hopefully it's not coming down to duck drawings, for you guys.
Well, if it does, we keep that internal. We in the interviews we spent the whole week assessing the skill levels and the pros and cons of every player. But on the back end, hey, if it's a duck drawing, it's a duck drawing.
I think that as long as the crowd is cool with it. Well, I appreciated everybody giving me love while I humored myself. The funny thing about the ducks is they literally came in. I had to order 2. I've got 100 ducks because I ordered 2 sets of 50, and one was delayed, so I rush ordered another. It was a thing,
Hey, you can never have too many. I remember when I was young, we went to a campground that had like a lazy river, and they had duck races where you could write your name on these ducks, and they would dump them in the top of this river and then scoop them out at the end. So, maybe you have a business opportunity on your hands. Go down to the Potomac and do some duck racing.
Dude, I actually not a bad idea. Did you see there was marble racing that was like getting really, really big.
I did see
during
that.
quarantine, and the call on it was incredible.
Like that's some good production there. That's a resume builder.
It was pretty impressive.
Goes to show you in quarantine, some things are viable that might not have been in the past. Marble Olympics.
Totally. I feel you there. I'm wondering if Haley can, if production can run this so they don't have to be in here and they could do it from our other studio. We've got we actually have 3 studios set up. Hey, audio good? Yep. All right. Pre, 'twas a pleasure. I'm gonna go back to getting my butt whooped in the 1v1. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Hello, I'm back, and I hope you can hear me now.
And chat's excited. Audio fix. We're good.
Hey, chat, how's it going? Yeah, so now that we have most of our difficulties aside, we'll hopefully be proceeding into a game as soon as we are good to have one.
Excellent. We were just talking about the Ducks joining you in the studio. Haley was also telling me that we now have the added risk of the pool of water in one of the production studios.
Dude,
if things cut out, like we create the risk ourselves there. So we've now added a high risk element to the high reward of the homestand jacket. So we got 58 viewers that are in for a treat.
Do you know how stressed out I was having this literally directly above a pool of water?
I can only imagine.
This isn't the gym's camera either. This is my camera, so I'm extra stressed about it.
Yeah, and we don't let the players in our facility. So the players are just down the hallway from me, and we don't let drinks with lids even in the room because we have a lot of money in that room. We don't need any of that. Never mind. I can't even imagine what we do if we went in there and players had kiddie pools filled with ducks. So you're in a risky spot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly toss the ducks in. Got plenty of them. There's this thing you can actually still see George Washington, and he's barely out of frame. But George Washington, if you've ever been to the gym or seen some of our stuff, you've definitely seen him around. And now we're gonna be adding the ducks to that too, probably. So that's it looks fantastic. Like we'll be getting our first game between Exa1_ and Star Drummer. I have a feeling Star Drummer was a name we've heard before. I feel like he went pretty far in some of our previous tournaments. If he didn't win, he made it very deep, as far as I recall.
That's a strong start. I like that. We have some dark horses and some old favorites. So excited if we can either have the 2-time from Star Drummer, or we can have a Cinderella story. We're already laying the groundwork for a good event. I love it.
Yeah, should be nice and exciting.
I'm really excited, looking forward to the format of this event. Most of our players, when we're warming up, do a form of arena 1v1 to get their aim ready. But we don't do just snipers. We do a mix of different ones. I'm actually really excited to see, with only the snipers on the board, kind of what becomes the rock, paper, scissors, like the meta of just snipers. Like in an Overwatch League game, Widow hard counters Hanzo and Ashe, but in a 1v1 that might not be the case. So
yeah, I have a feel like I really should know exactly what the rules are, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm not completely sure. I know Widow's in, and I'm like 90% sure and I'm 100% sure that Ashe is in, but I'm not really sure whether the third is Ana or Hanzo or both or neither. I'm not completely sure.
I think I saw Hanzo, but we'll see.
Oh. Exciting.
Yep, chats with us there. Yep, it is Hanzo. Extra BBQ, the final boss. We'll have to see, but then we might have to. There might be some handicaps. We might have some unexpected server lag that benefits the home team. Who knows?
Yeah, who does know? It's funny. As far as games are concerned, I actually don't know where the Overwatch servers are hosted. It's weird. I don't really know.
So they have. We learned much more about this than we might have cared to have known as a result of COVID. So there are multiple different servers, and part of why the schedule for the Overwatch League happened the way that it did is that they set up like an East Coast, a West Coast, and then the Asia servers, which is why for the months of March, April, and May, there were so few games between East Coast and West Coast. I think we played Boston like 3 or 4 times. Because we couldn't get the ping spikes down between the two areas. So
yeah,
they can't tell you where exactly they are, but you get an idea based on the region.
Yeah, it's one of those things like if you do like the net graph viewer, I think it is. Hold on. If you do the net graph viewer, you can actually see and it'll show you like the server you're connected to, but it'll identify it with like an airport, right? And there's ones there's ones around O'Hare, and there's ones around in this area somewhere. But it's weird. I still get noticeably higher ping in Overwatch than I do in other games on East Coast servers.
It's probably because your SR is too high. You know, they're trying to pair you with all those other top 500 guys out on West Coast.
I
so
haven't
you're...
been ranked in like a year at least at this point.
Don't tell chat that, you know.
Oh yeah, don't worry, chat. I am a professional Overwatch gamer. I'm very good at the video game.
That's the key when you're on Overwatch League or gaming production staff. If your SR is not high enough to brag about, just let them assume. Just let them assume.
There's this quote actually that Bren has from that he said in the second year of the talent takedown that still resonates with me to this day. It's what does it go? It goes, the talent takedown is proof you don't have to be good at video games to work in esports. And I was bad at video games at the time and took that to heart, and here I am. I feel like I've gotten better since then, but only marginally.
Yeah, there's some transferable skills. You get better. You just hang around with it, like you kind of rub off on or get rubbed off on from other players when they're playing extremely well. And you're kind of looking over their shoulder, like, oh, I didn't know Widow could play like that. Now I'm playing that in my ranked games.
I have learned something. Yeah. It's weird. Like I've reached this point with Overwatch where like I really only ever play like casual because ranked just makes me mad. It's like pugs and casual. That's where it's at.
I mean, we'll have to see. So I'm at our facility right now, and we're wrapping up one of our scrims right now. So the players are going to go into their ranked time, and I'm 20 feet and 3 walls away, and we might hear some overzealous kind of ranked comments coming through from there.
Hey, that's just how ranked is, I guess.
In chat, we have, do Quake skills translate to Overwatch? Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Is somebody baiting for? Somebody's baiting for me. Evan, stop baiting for me. I know you're baiting. No, they don't. Oh, okay. Well, I went the other way. Right. I played like this knockoff game a long time ago, and then I played Overwatch, and then I went to Quake. So it transfers one way probably, but it doesn't really transfer from Overwatch in that direction. But I thank you for baiting to keep me off topic because I will stay here for hours. Oh yes, Paladins. I liked that game. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It was a lot of fun.
So we'll see here. I think we're approaching readiness in the bracket.
Are we? Oh, wonderful. 1540. All right. We are on the way. You're playing Lucio Ball. I may be bad at Rocket League, but there's something about wall surfing that just does it for me. It's a lot of fun. I heard they've mixed it up. I haven't played it yet though. Oh, top 500 Lucio Ball.
That's the key. You get top 500 Lucio Ball, you throw that top 500 icon on, and when you play ranked, everyone's intimidated. They're not sure if it's from Lucio Ball or from ranked. That's the pro move. It is
the pro move. The trick is see, I took a statistics class, and the only thing that I learned was how to manipulate them, and that was a lot of fun. It will be in the social tab. You will go to social where it says 9on9, and they should shoot invites in through there. If you highlight over the profile in the top right, it'll tell you exactly what the battle tag is. 1540. Are they on EU? Europeans, God. No, I'm kidding. The tournament's on NA. I used to do this thing way back where I used to play on Stockholm servers intentionally because I was like, wow, these people are from Europe and 110 ping isn't that bad. And now I get allergic if I have to play it over 60.
I honestly thought that anything over like 50 or 60 was unplayable. And then in the Overwatch League this year, I know KSA is playing from, I believe, the Middle East. I think Fielder is on massive ping for the Paris Eternal. And I mean, Fielder in particular is playing Ana and is hitting nades that have like incredible potential given the reaction time he has to have for that. So I've kind of slowly taken that out of my list of excuses when I play poorly, when I see people that can do it like that on ping. That's way beyond what I'm capable of.
I've personally reached a point where it's became like a game-specific excuse, where like in some games it's a great excuse, in other games it's not. It just depends on how good the game's netcode is, respectively. My friends list is not full. I will come help you solve this problem. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go help production out. Do what?
All right. Well, while we were getting production stuff figured out, I'll talk to you guys about what I know. Oh no, I'm joined back with my friend.
I'm not just gonna leave you out there to we're not gonna have you like, hey, come cast with us, and then be like,
I've been inspired by some of these owl casters. I mean, if you have seen some of these games, the casters are in just the tightest spot as some of these players, and one of them will drop off. I think Jake had like they were comparing him to like the Eminem Rap God song because he was just solo casting. Although me solo casting over no game might be a story time with Pre,
I mean, a lot of people would pay good money for that. So,
I'm counting on it. I have retirement plans, man. I have mouths to feed. I have a mortgage.
There you go, man. There you go. I feel you. All right. So in the chat, pre-story time coming to like HBO near you, because it's gonna have to be a paid, subscription kind of thing.
It's gonna be high quality stuff,
like an HBO Max. Yeah. Well, it looks like things are happening over here on the old Overwatch front. I want to report that I lost my first match. Maybe my head just wasn't quite into it. I don't know. There's a bunch of excuses that I could say, but what are you gonna do?
I mean, it's sometimes when it comes down to sniper battles, sometimes it's a coin flip. I have not, I won't say frequently, but occasionally I will jump into a game with some of our players, and 99 times out of 100 I'll lose, but maybe one time I'll get a pick, and maybe this was just your one time. It's a small sample size. We can't blame you on that.
Let's go with that. Let's let's do that. What I think is really interesting about this tournament, and you really have to be versatile, because I actually went into it and I've been working on everything that I didn't know the rules 100%, but I thought I could just go in and play Hanzo all 3 rounds. But first they gave me Widow, and then they gave me Ashe, and I didn't even get to Hanzo before I was down like 2-0. So I was just like, I don't know what to do. But I mean, we'll get better here.
Yeah, Haley and I were talking about that, about like how do you, or I guess like predictions on the back of which hero will the winner. Because I feel that's what's going to happen, right? We're going to get people that you can tell are much cleaner on Widow than Hanzo, or like they have the dynamite on Ashe really figured out. And like how much will a generalist that's good at all of them versus a specialist that's similar to you on Hanzo, just waiting to rotate around to the hero they know how to play, and then once it comes, they're like, all right.
That was my win. I got a win on that one. It was just like, I was playing this dude. He was very nice. We were like chatting during the match. Like, I was just like, wait. I thought I could choose other characters. He's like, nope. And then it was like, poof, headshot. And I was like, oh man. But all right, hey, we've got a match going right here, and I'm gonna get you back to the person who actually knows what's going on, Haley. So, Pre, I'm sure I'll see you again in a little bit, bud.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hello, gamers. I'm back.
I'm seeing progress on our Overwatch screen.
Yeah, there is progress on the Overwatch screen. We'll be getting into the game in just 1 second. All right. Yeah, that should be good. If you want to make sure Johnny knows to ping you instead, I think I can double check that he is doing that. You have to talk in match.
Are these our first 2 here? Hyper YT and Ron?
Yeah.
Excellent.
So they should move us to spectate, and then we should be getting into the game.
Awesome.
When they set up the rules, just look on like quick play now. But we've got Hyper YT and Ron. Hyper is actually one of the people who participated in some of our Game Jam camps this summer. They were lots of fun. We had a wonderful time. with, I believe, 29 camps over 11 weeks, all online.
That's fantastic. That's high quality quarantine content. That's
28 so far, because there's one more camp next week is our last one. But we're going to be getting into the game now. But signups are still open for our all esports extravaganza at the game gym. All right, we're getting into the game. Ron's got that. They're both actually going to be having Ash out of the gate. And we will have to see what happens to happen. As we have the default cam right here, we're gonna have to catch players sneaking up slowly. Hyper's gonna grab the high ground, and we'll have to see what he can do. Tossing some shots in.
all right. We're moving over the production camera here. Let's see if we can. Up already. Oh no, Hyper! I saw in the chat we had fans from that Hyper fan club. That's not a proud moment for the fan club. We'll have to hope for the comeback here.
See through the wolf's eyes.
Hyper takes a quick shot coming out of spawn. Oh, and Ron finishes him with the headshot.
0-2. Battle. Widowmaker.
All right, we'll see Widow.
Fight.
Hyper with an aggressive grapple. Oh, a headshot, but it wasn't fully charged. He'll have a big advantage here. A body shot should do it. Oh, and he takes the headshot.
Score.
Clean finish.
1-2. Battle. Ash.
All right, we're back to Ash.
Fight.
Hyper had a bit of a misstep on the first one here. Let's see if we can get some redemption. The dynamite's going to be key here once you get a quick look at your opponent, being able to use that to find them around the corner. I don't think Hyper knows that Ron is to their right. They're still... Oh, the coach gun to get high ground. Oh, but I think Ron might have set themselves on fire with the dynamite there. Hyper evens it up 2-2. They're keeping it polite in match chat. LOL, good round. Alright, back to the Hanzo. Hyper doesn't take that first hit coming out of spawn this time, but is sonicked. Oh, alright, it's a body shot. Oh, a body shot and a headshot.
2-3.
Ron is the king of Hanzo so far.
Battle. Ash. Fight.
Hyper's going to the right for the first time, trying to see if they can throw Ron off. 75 health. That's the explosive damage from one dynamite. This could be tricky. Oh!
Score. 4-2. Battle. Hanzo.
All right, we're seeing both. So far, we've seen both of them use the Sonic arrow really quick right at the beginning. I'm wondering. Now, okay, sometimes you might want to save it after you see where they're going and try and use it for wall peeking. But now they're both in each other's sights. Wrong with the high ground.
Play of the
That's well done. We'll see. Oh, they are gonna. I wasn't sure if they were gonna give him the play of the game for Hyper falling off the map with Ash there, but no, we're getting that overkill headshot you mentioned. Oh, that was nice.
They don't get old, you know. They do get old.
It gets old when you're on the receiving end, right? It gets old when you're in chat and you see people saying, you know, like there is no counter to the Widow. The counter to the Widow is a better Widow.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, the worst part about it is like, when you've got this, you know, it's like, and then like you're impressed by it because you're like, oh yeah, I wouldn't hit that, and then like you do hit it, and then you get better and you start hitting it, and then you hit it and you just go, That was okay.
Now I know. Yeah.
And then you're like mad at yourself when you don't.
Hanzo.
Right. It seems way the other way. This is we're doing best of 3.
I believe so. Yes. We've gone
All right. So Ron's up 1-0. Let's see if Hyper can pull it back.
Score 0-1. Battle. Ash. Fight. Score 1-1. Battle. Widowmaker. Fight.
Oh, Ron, very clean. And that was something I was curious about with the Ashe. Is the Ashe kind of hip firing going to be a bit of a crutch for people that might not have the best scoping ability? I think Ron really showing off that when it comes to the pure snipers, they take an advantage there. But maybe Hyper can use the coach gun, the sonic arrow to even the playing field. Oh, not this time though. Ron pulling ahead.
Battle. Hanzo. Fight.
Oh man, Ron, it's so important to get that first bit of damage, and then it forces your opponent to start aiming for headshots, and that's a lot trickier to hit. And there it is. Once you're at half health, Ron can be much more aggressive, start stretching that lead out.
Battle. Widowmaker.
We're back to Widow.
Match point.
Ron was pretty dominant last time we saw it. Again, getting that first hit in.
Sniper.
Is he gonna SMG? I was gonna say, does he? Yeah, he doesn't need that headshot. He just said, "I'll take the win." That's a nice 2-0 from Ron, showing dominance on the Widow there.
Of the game.
Both play the games playing Ashe.
Welcome to Castile.
That was a wonderful match right there to start it up. We are aware of the audio issues where y'all cannot hear me this game, and we will get that solved as soon as possible. Yeah, so we'll be bringing a new game to you shortly. You have any thoughts about that game?
Yeah, I think Ron could make a good run in the tournament. I think, I was questioning if some of the participants might have one here that's kind of a pocket comfort choice, and they might have to kind of scrap their way through the other ones. But I think Ron was consistent throughout all of them. Got first damage out, which allowed them to play aggressive. Yeah, and I'm excited to see them move forward in the bracket. I think we have a good chance.
Yeah, it was exciting first game there. Yeah. I got you. Excuse me, y'all. We'll be right back after this quick break. We'll have our wonderful sponsors. This event is presented by the Washington Justice. Well, the whole event is presented by EventsDC, but Washington Justice is bringing this specific event to you and bringing their prize pool. And bringing the winner of this will receive an exclusive homestand jacket. And we will be right back with y'all after this ad break.
We are powerful.
We are influential.
We are diverse.
We are artistic.
Somos creativos.
We are excitement.
We are Washington, D.C. strong.
We are united by the game.
We are powerful.
We are influential.
We are diverse.
All right, and hey guys, welcome back. So right now it's like 7:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you donate now, between now and about 7:55 at evening, you'll be entered in the giveaway to win this HyperX Cloud Stinger Core. It's a great headphone, great products. They're honestly, I'm gonna be honest, all of my peripherals at home except for my mouse are actually HyperX equipment. Like anyway, they make great stuff. I love it. It's great, and their headsets really nice quality. We've got some wonderful things like it's lightweight. I think it weighs very little. Noise canceling. It's got an inline microphone, and HyperX microphones are great. You know. So we will be getting into this this game right here. That's T-Spans versus Extra Barbecue. So that will be exciting. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. We will only be able to spectate Josh. So we're going to be getting into the game here, but due to a quick technical custom game error that's it's really nobody's fault. We will, as far as we know, only be able to spectate Extra Barbecue. But we will be getting into our first game here. Yeah.
All
Donate.
right. Extra Barbecue.
Oh, the Josh Widowmaker versus T-Spans, a gym member that we're all friends with.
Extra Barbecue was telling us in the pre-show that he felt like Hanzo was his go-to. So we're seeing him on an off-comfort pick. I'm calling him out. If he gets the win on Widow, he's taking the round.
Mm-hmm.
T-Spans. He hasn't found him yet.
Not just yet.
Oh, there we go. They're in their sights. Oh, a quick
Oh.
headshot.
Josh hit the first shot, and he's gonna hit the
And
second
he
shot.
follows up with the body shot.
Yo, nice shot, Josh. Good follow up. Good back from T-Spans too. And Josh's weakness is coming out. Oh, I hear Josh laughing from the other room. We got breaking out that Hanzo. He's gonna see what he can do with it. Gonna toss that sonic arrow all the way around the map, see what he can do with it, try to grab some intelligence. But even more important than the fact that the arrow didn't pick up nobody is it tells him not only the scatter the wall hack arrow not only tells you where your opponent is, but it tells you where they aren't too. You know, because if they're not in frame, they're definitely somewhere else. Oh, and Josh is looking the wrong way. We'll have to see what he can accomplish here.
He has the high ground. They're both at low health.
Oh, T-Spans is gonna hit the shot. It's a headshot, so it's completely overkill, you know? It's weird in those situations where they're both screaming. Sometimes you might just want to hit that burst arrow and see what happens.
Absolutely. We'll see. We saw Widow go the way of Barbecue. T-Spans with the Hanzo win. Let's see. With Ash, I would give the benefit to T-Spans. I think Ash, you can see a little bit more commonality with Hanzo as a kind of a middle range sniper. Both of the dynamites miss. You can hear that coach gun go off, so Barbecue knows that T-Spans is behind him.
And, well, yeah, T-Spans just threw away his only mobility tool, and while T-Spans does have the high ground, he's still locked into a situation that, you know, he may not be advantaged in, because while it is technically high ground, it's not really that much of high ground, and, yeah. But...
Yeah, we heard that dynamite go off as well, so I think Josh is managing their cooldowns a little bit better here, but if it comes down to aim, we'll see. Oh, on this dynamite opportunity there. Oh, he's behind him. They're firing from the hip.
They're going for the spray. Josh is gonna hit a body and a headshot on T-Span. Cleaning it up with 10 health. I hear him laughing from the other room again. No, that was really cool because you could see the way that like T-Span's tried to use his utility to, you know, clear the map, and in the meantime, Josh, you know, just hit some shots, and that's the volatility of these sniper matchups, is that sometimes, you know, it's just pop, you're done.
And like you said before, that sonic arrow telling him that T-Spans is not pushing yet. He hits that body shot, he's gonna have to, oh, I was gonna think he has the confidence to push, but now they're ringing around the Rosie.
They're both screaming here and playing Ringer Rosies, and well, this is just
he's
exciting.
Trying to disrespect with the melee.
Oh, Josh is gonna hit the shot.
3 to 1.
It's one of those things like, come on, man, you got your rapid fire arrows up. You just gotta run them and see what happens. But we'll see. Maybe will there be some fun, exciting trick shots here? We will have to see. Actually, I don't really think either player is gonna go for a trick shot. They're
no
fun to watch.
Out spawn yet.
Valid answer. You are right. Whoever loses this will never hear the end of it. And Josh is actually going to take the lead here. Josh is in the lead right here, and yeah.
I called that. I said Josh takes the first kill. I said I think he's gonna take the match.
You did call it, but is he going to take the set?
That's true. We'll see. The Ashe, I think Ashe probably the weakest hero. It feels like between the two here, we saw a lot of dynamites thrown away, a lot of coach guns that didn't quite reposition. Let's see. I think if we can get some faraway poke damage with aiming down the sights, that would be a great start for what could turn into a firing from the hip ending.
Yep.
Oh,
T-Spans actually, at the beginning of the round, you might have noticed he did this fun strategy called calling aim hacks on Josh. And then, but even better, after he called those aim hacks, he did in fact defeat Josh that round. So, you know, it will be exceedingly spicy. Imagine
in BBQ's head.
Yeah,
Time will tell.
it's the metacognizant. We've got our wonderful, yeah, you're right, Val. Josh did toggle it off. We've got some, you know, just some little bias from the moderation team. Just a little. We'll have to see what happens. I want to see Boomer Cringe play the gym. That'll be fun.
That first hit is huge.
Yep.
Josh is gonna have to start looking for the headshots now to even up.
Yeah, it's one of those things like, oh, when you're screaming, those are just risks you can't take.
3.
Sorry, tagged 1.
Battle. Widowmaker.
Oh boy.
Fight. Match point.
The lead for Josh has shrunk to 1. I believe he has come out on top in both of the Widowmaker 1v1s though.
Yeah, you know, I think, you know what I think it might be? I think T-Span's hacked client probably turns on when he accuses another person of cheating. That's definitely why he's won these three rounds in a row and able to bring it back. But will he be able to bring it all the way, or will Josh pop an X factor that you see in these sniper matches?
A nice reposition there. I believe that T-Span is flanking around to the left and is going to be on bridge here. Yep, there they are. Oh, Josh knew as well. What a strong
Congratulations to Josh for cleaning it up and grabbing the first map. We should grab a winner's interview if Josh wins.
Play of the game.
Oh, but he's going to be robbed of the play of the game.
The moral victory for T-Spans on the
moral victory
play of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's
right at the beginning here when we saw as you were saying, we could have been going for body shots, but he finishes the clean headshot as style points.
Yep, 11 health is all it takes, you know? In that Hanzo match, you really only need 1 health point, or 126. There isn't really a difference, you know?
Absolutely. So we're up 1-0. Extra Barbecue, aka Josh, takes a strong lead there. What do you think? Do you think T-Spans has it in them to pull the reverse sweep, or is Josh just gonna finish out clean?
I feel like that question is a landmine because either way, I'm going to get people harassing me in DMs about the results and what I say here. Because our competitors are known to hit up my messages. But no, I think I would love to see T-Spans win the next map, only just because the third map will be the most exciting.
Absolutely, I agree. And a quick reminder to everyone watching in chat, these are great games and we're promoting an even greater cause. Remember, exclamation mark donate to get that link for the donation link. And as we said before, that Cloud or HyperX Cloud Stinger headset is going to be raffled top of the hour for anyone that's donated any amount of money, $1, $2,000, like our friends from Jackbox donated. Any amount, everyone gets the same number of raffle tickets for that headset. Great headset. A lot of our players actually on the Washington Justice moved away from the heavier noise canceling headsets that we used on stage to lighter headsets, and HyperX is actually one of the companies that a lot of them request when they're trying to get headsets at home. So you too could have a pro level headset, ! Donate, to get entered into that raffle.
You know what else HyperX makes? They make in-ears too, which is great. We're ready, by the way. But yeah, no, so you'll be able to win this. It's great, along with a variety of other prizes. Also, if you're entered in our tournament, the winners of tonight's event will take home a Washington Justice exclusive homestand jacket. Boy, I wish I had enough money to buy that when there were homestands, because it looked really nice. But yeah, so they're pretty cool. And the winners of tonight's event will be taking that home, but there will be a variety of other prizes for other events going forward, including but not limited to HyperX Cloud Alphas. These different version. These are Cloud Alpha S's, but the regular Cloud Alphas will be going to the winners of, I believe, our Rocket League event, and I think our Valorant winners get keyboards. So a lot of really nice prizes on top of significant amounts of cash. But remember, majority of this is for charity. Extra Life, help the children in our area. Out of the Washington, D.C. areas where we are. So our donations will be going to Children's National, but we'll be getting into our game. Remember, donate, enter to win.
Battle. Ash.
All right, we're into the game. T-Span's already saying, start it. Cannot take being down 1-0 for one moment longer. Yeah. So we're coming in, spectating BBQ on that Ash. Ash was, I believe, the last Ash round went to T-Spans at distance, just like this. 1 health.
Now that's screaming. Josh is gonna have to hit every headshot and more here. Does T-Spans have? Is T-Spans one? I'm not actually sure. We will have to see. No, he's not. And if that
would have done it there.
If only T-Spans had hit the dynamite.
Josh wisely clears away before it goes off. We'll see. I do think T-Spans has been giving away their positioning with that coach gun. That's a huge audio cue to where they're heading.
Oh my God, Josh!
Oh,
Josh had the eyes, but he was holding on the trigger, trying to see if he can hit that headshot, and isn't able to pull it out.
Battle. Widowmaker.
All right, we're back to the pure snipers. Back to the Widows. We'll see if anyone was listening to the cast. Oh, nope. A mirror grapple to the same point. Clean kill from Josh.
Josh hits an incredible headshot on T-Spans. You know, that's one of the things about that grapple hook is when you do it, you do get locked into that trajectory unless you jump out. And if you jump out, you might not be able to make it where you're going. So, you know, you just gotta hope and pray that you don't get shot.
Josh must be salty that the rotation and the random kind of selection there did not give him the Hanzo he was looking for. Ash has been his struggle hero. Let's see if he can turn it around here. T-Span seems to prefer to take it up close and personal, firing from the hip, and I'm telling you, I think the final score here, I think Josh is going to have to win everything that's not an Ash hero because T-Span has Ash locked up. See Josh taking the right side this time with Widow. We saw them both grappling to the center last time. Now a little more cautious around the outside.
Oh, Josh hitting another headshot. I didn't hear him screaming excitement this time. He's doing that thing where he hits good shots and then he stops getting the serotonin.
He's just confident now.
Yeah. No caster bias.
On that Hanzo. Oh.
Oh. Is he on that Hanzo? Yes, he is on that Hanzo.
We'll see where he chooses to put the Sonic arrow. All right, he has the location. I think they probably both got the locations on Sonic. He had him ready. Oh, he had him cleared and dead to rights come out of the door. Great shot.
Beautiful shot right there. That crosshair positioning was just incredible.
Battle. Widowmaker.
Oh, the players are talking trash to each other in Twitch chat.
In Twitch chat and game chat, one chat is not enough for the amount of spice between these two. A storied, legendary rivalry.
Although we have to be honest. There's no rivalry greater than the rivalry between T-Spans and Nightbot.
I don't know. We're building one up here.
Yeah, we
We'll
will
see. I
have
think
to
if
see.
Josh can take it away with 2 quick kills here, we might have a new rivalry on our hands.
Yep.
Josh.
I can't wait to see what happens here. Let's. Nightbot is up 2-0. Nightbot is flawless. I think the only time that Tom has ever beaten Nightbot is when Nightbot timed Tom out for 600 seconds and I stepped in and changed it down from 600 seconds.
Wow.
Because he was quite literally only spamming alerts and it really wasn't
As
that
much
bad.
as T-Spans is taking over with the Ashe, Josh is taking over with the Widow.
And it really just kind of leaves it down to that Hanzo, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll see. The pressure's on now, though. These are first to 5. So if Josh can clutch up here, this will be the end.
Yeah.
But T-Spans has been dominant. I think both of those wins on the Ashe 1v1s.
Yeah, I mean, T-Spans, if you're gonna call Josh out for aimbotting, you might as well go the full distance and clip it, and then have a VOD of you talking about it and playing it at 25% speed and throw that on Reddit. You know, I feel like that's the most effective way to deal with cheaters. You know?
Oh, that dynamite! Both are just throwing those dynamites in their perfect trajectory, but they're not taking the shot to follow up on it. That would have been huge for T-Spans.
T-Span's also taking short breaks from the game to talk in Twitch chat, too. Now that's how you know he's confident, even though he's down 4-2. And looks like he's going to be defeated by Josh here. Oh, Josh is
both one shot now.
Oh, that dynamite. No, T-Span's walked into the dynamite and he's gonna bleed out.
Victory.
Josh pulling his one Ashe victory out when he absolutely needed it.
Congratulations to Josh on winning.
Of the game.
And he got the play of the game.
This might be the direct grapple into the headshot. That was a great shot, a mirror grapple from both. Scopes in. Oh, T-Span's double peaks. It's
Josh-
burrowed, it didn't pay off.
Josh perfectly read the crouch too. He was in that position where, like, if he crouches, it's a headshot, and if he doesn't crouch, it's perfectly positioned on the body. So that's great to see. And you know, I feel like we should congratulate our winners. Congratulations, Josh. Yeah. But
Absolutely, and congratulations to Evan, Coach Burke, and Pog Farmer, our 3 most recent donations. All of you will be entered into our headset raffle at the top of the hour. Thank you guys, and keep those donations coming. We have 30 more minutes before we're going to be raffling off that headset.
Yep. This wonderful HyperX Cloud Stinger Core. They're one of our wonderful partners. They're great. Yeah.
All right, who do we have coming up next? Looks like Star Drummer and Cat Eye.
Oh, Star Drummer's back on the broadcast. No, he was originally supposed to be on. So we have Star Drummer on. This round, definitely projected to go pretty far, and definitely an active member of the Lucio Ball 4.2. An active member of the Lucio Ball 4.2K club.
That's good. You know, Lucio, a lot of people don't think about aiming as a high kind of Lucio indicator for success. We've seen that a little bit differently, especially at the pro scene. When you're a Lucio that's expected to contest a Sombra, you have to be able to hit those shots. So we'll see if that pays off. You know, high correlation between Lucio Ball and snipers. Who knows?
Definitely. Oh, we have the winner here.
Oh. Woo! I was just saying hi.
Almost
Put
left
up a great
hanging.
battle. He's the best. How'd I do, Coach?
That was fantastic. We'll do our post game interview. So how did it feel there, going up 1-0 and then coming out on Widow, a hero that traditionally you've said that has not been your best. You wanted that Hanzo, and getting that first clean headshot that ended up being the play of the game. Walk us through that moment.
I'll tell you what. I need to practice my Ash. That's the main moral of the story.
we did notice
that was the thing. The best part is that Tom and I were in chat talking to each other while listening to you guys commentate, and it was very, very good.
We should have been giving away more of your position to keep things even. We should say,
No,
here comes Josh across the bridge. Did you catch that? Across the bridge.
Exactly. No, T-Spans is the best, and you know he's a really great Widow. He just couldn't get into a rhythm tonight, and for some reason I found my groove. So we'll be there. T-Spans, great playing, buddy. And I
Great
get a rubber
game, guys.
ducky. All right, back to Haley.
It was I, definitely in frame the entire time, throwing rubber duckies into the pool. We'll be bringing our next game shortly, as far as I know. Should be wonderfully exciting. And yeah, just a reminder that if you do donate, you can win this and a variety of many other prizes. Oh, this, I'll frame it better. And a variety of many other wonderful prizes. This thing's light, which is great, you know, nice light on your heads, you know. It's HyperX, so you know it's good quality. It's made of it's got a steel slider on it, and it's, you know, pretty good quality, and it's very light, which is really great to see. A lot of the times this headset's big and bulky.
Especially when you're stuck in quarantine and you're wearing it for 12, 16 hours a day, you know. You need light, you need mobile. All right.
Yeah.
Are we gonna? Oh, I think Stardrummer looks like they are ready to go, chomping at the bit. The storied, the fabled Stardrummer, who Haley has been pumping up going into this match.
Oh, I could hear twice, and I pulled up the Extra Life page to see the donations. I was like, why can I hear it twice? Oh boy. All right, we should be good. Yeah. All right, no, but we have this this wonderful event so far. Exciting.
Welcome to
What
Castillo.
was I
Alright.
saying?
Back to
Although,
Castillo.
hear me out. What if instead of having a big bulky headset, you just got some earbuds?
You're not going to be able to sell me on these earbuds. It's just not going to happen.
They're comfortable. They're light. Do you know how hot my head gets wearing earbuds? They don't.
Oh man, Stardrummer immediately out of the gate, living up to the expectation. I'm sure they're using on-ear, not earbuds, just from the quality of that first pick.
Come on, man. No, but you can see actually, Cat Eye's destined to lose because in an event that's, you know, has justice-related content, this doesn't. Okay.
The caster curse.
I'm wearing
we don't
over-ear
take kindly to
Listen,
the Florida
listen.
Mayhem skins around
It's
these
because
parts.
I'm wearing over-ear headphones that the casting curse is coming in. No, but you can see Stardrummer and Cat Eye here both actually having all of these golden weapons, which either means they are actually good at these characters or they think they are. And they both
confidence
seem
is
to be
half the
good.
battle.
Yeah, confidence is half the battle. However, Stardrummer's gonna hit the shot. That's actually the first duck I've missed. That one bounced off the pool. I'm gonna go grab it real quick.
This was so fast we didn't even catch this on the first battle go through, so let's see if Stardrummer can do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I like the look here of not using the grapple right away, of trying to get a little bit of information first. Oh wow, Stardrummer is probably not going to lose this round on the Widow. I think we're going to have to see Cat Eye bring it back on Ash and Hanzo, which looked more even. I think Widow is very much in Stardrummer's wheelhouse.
Neither of our players are actually using any Justice skins.
That's true. I think they didn't get the memo about the Justice skins means you start 4-0, but
I think all I'm saying is we should just disqualify both of them. You know, you gotta support your team, and I mean, what if you get that jacket and you're not a Justice fan? People are gonna think you support a team that is so much cooler than your team. Like, imagine somebody wins this and we get the shipping address and it's in Boston.
That just has to be lost on delivery, you know.
I know, right?
With the issues happening with USPS right now, you can't. Who's to say? Who's to say where it got messed up in the chain?
Yeah.
All right, Cat Eye looking for some redemption here on the Widowmaker. It has been lopsided on this hero so far. Stardrummer looking to clean this out in a 5-2 win. Cat Eye wisely not trying to take this straight up. Oh, saddle.
Oh, he's gonna get reverse trick shot by Stardrummer. I don't know why they call that a trick shot. Gonna get reverse air shot by Stardrummer, and that's gonna be the first game right there. Stardrummer taking it. with
Play of the game.
Pretty
friend
handily.
of the North. Friends from the North.
And getting fortunate there that the kind of the random hero draw did give them, I think, 3 opportunities to play the Widow. And clearly doing well and aiming well with the Hanzo as well. I think Ashe, again, it seems like in these matches, Ashe is kind of the off-skill hero, where whoever has the better Widow or the better Ashe, those seem to be, or what Widow and Hanzo rather tend to be kind of going together well, and then Ashe is a little bit different skill set that seems to be paying off for people that have maybe a kind of a closer range skill set, can use that dynamite, use that hip shot a little more effectively.
Yep. Definitely. Well, I will check and see who we have coming up next. Let me pull
I
up
think
the.
we should. I think we're gonna go again with these two, right? I think Star Drummer, unless that was
Right.
right.
It's not a best of one.
What
I knew
about-
that.
So we'll run it back here on Castillo.
Junkrat
Which
is a sniper. You're right.
Hanzo.
Castillo, I think, is my preference for sniping. I think you get into the action a little bit faster than you do in Antarctica. Let's see if we can get our spectator view on. There we go.
Hear me out. All right. Now, is Junkrat not just land Pharah?
1.
I think I would agree with that.
Land Pharah.
Battle. Ashe.
And oh, you see, in the quick break there, that really was Cat Eye's chance to change the skin, and it did not happen. So we're just gonna have to cheer for Star Drummer again on this one.
Yeah, I'll take New York over Florida. You know, Pharah is Sky Junkrat. Pharah's rockets it would be great if Pharah's rockets went like a good 300 units faster.
Battle.
All I'm saying.
Hanzo.
Just personal preference.
Fight.
This one starts off a little bit more even. Cat Eye might have needed that
Almost.
first round to warm up.
That first shot almost connected right onto Cat Eye. That would be a shame just to get shot straight out of spawn. But you're gonna see that's not gonna happen. Is he's gonna hit the first shot and well go for the follow-ups, but not gonna hit it. Fun fact: Zen orbs move at the exact same speed as Hanzo orbs, and the only difference is draw.
Score.
Is the drop.
2.
I am embarrassed to say I did not know that. I'm learning things. Chad is learning things. I am learning things. This is now an educational stream.
And May,
Fight.
which is weird because I have trouble I have trouble considering the fact that May and Zen's projectiles travel at the same speed, but they do.
I do like how, yeah, see, this is the difference between this match and the last match really is in these abilities. I think Cat Eye and Star Drummer have really mastered the arc of the dynamite and being able to use that to flush people from cover. They both use the coach gun, not just to get high ground, but to reposition to come out from awkward angles. A great matchup, 2-2. Cat Eye not going quietly, wants to push this to that third set.
They are playing Overwatch in all 3 dimensions here. Star Drummer's
my
gonna hit an
goodness.
incredible trick shot. Nice flick from him, and he's gonna take the round and set himself up in the lead.
That Widow is just untouchable. I think if you're Cat Eye, you're just hoping that the RNG gives you more Ashe and Hanzo, which they've looked stronger on. Oh, a good prediction on the dynamite, but just missed the shot. I think Cat Eye, yeah.
Oh, not gonna go for the coach gun.
great
Not gonna go for
shot.
the coach gun gimp, and is gonna get yeah, just bullied as a result.
I think Cat Eye, with the dynamite going off, that didn't catch Star Drummer there. Wasn't expecting Star Drummer above them. That was a great recovery and headshot there. We're back to this Widow. Cat Eye, this is, you're gonna have to win one of these to try to break the tie. Body
They're
shots
both
going
body
back and forth.
Oh, this is so brutal.
Oh,
Gonna miss the trick shot and gonna get
Oh.
fried on the repeat. That's a shame.
2-4.
it's 3-4 now. We're coming back to Hanzo. I think Cat Eye has a chance here, and then if the last one is Ashe, we could see this go
Match
the full distance, but
We will have to see.
Cat Eye was gonna have to take this round first. A great Sonic. Star Drummer wisely not peeking. But Cat Eye has the Sonic arrow right back up. And despite having to peek through the Sonic arrow, Star Drummer gets that first shot.
C.
The Storm Arrow whizzes by. All right, now we're both in body shot territory now.
Yep. Oh, Cat Eye's calling a no reg. He said that so fast I figure he might have had it on a bind. Which is something I would expect from somebody who has a Widowmaker and an Ash Golden gun. I'm sorry, I didn't say anything.
All right, finally that Sonic Arrow can make that peak a little bit more difficult for Star Drummer there. Oh, I think he got him in the leg.
Incredible body shot there. You know, 2 body shots does the trick, and a lot of the times, if in situations, you might just want to go for the headshot.
No. I think Cat Eye was over there just praying for it to be anything other than Widow. Although the last one was a lot closer with body shots instead of Star Drummer getting that headshot. We'll see if Cat Eye can take an unorthodox angle here and try and level the playing field.
Oh, gonna be making some noise here. And, oh, sees the opponent and baits out the first shot. Here's the grapple, and we'll have to see what he can do with it. He's juggling around, and he knows vaguely where his opponent is, but now he knows exactly, and he's baiting these shots out. Moving his hitbox around, but, I mean...
Oh, he almost had through the statue's legs there. If he had just stayed on that angle a fraction of a second longer, he could have had a full charge body shot. Oh, finish! Absolutely fantastic from Cat Eye. Turning around, getting their first Widowmaker win of the entire series to take that set and take us to a round 3.
Yep, and that beautiful vertical flick is going to take us to the last round. It looks like we're going to see Cat Eye's choke here, as he called it, from Star Drummer, and we'll have to see. Oh, nope, this is something else.
This is what I was talking about, that great use of abilities, using the dynamite to flush them out, using the coach gun, not just to reposition, but to come from an angle that you wouldn't expect someone to be able to get to. That was a great play of the game.
Yeah, it was absolutely beautiful there from Star Drummer. We will have to see what he can produce in the future. Hello.
And this is going to be our first round 3. I'm excited for this. So far, it's been quick 2-0s, pretty one-sided matches. We have, I think, probably our 2 strongest candidates yet now going to a match 3. This is perfect.
Yeah, definitely. You'd expect to see this match a lot further in the bracket along than we are at the moment. But, you know, this is just kind of where we happen to be right now. Then, yeah.
I like it.
Just like our, yeah. Both of these players attempted to be just as successful as our first president. And you too can be just as successful as our first president in your competitive games with a HyperX Cloud Stinger Core, which you can win in a giveaway by donating to Extra Life. Type !donate in chat to figure out how you can donate and be entered automatically to win this and a variety of other wonderful prizes. You don't win George Washington, you win this. Sadly, we're not giving away any in-ears.
We're giving away the superior headset, the headset that the people want. And also a reminder, this is the first day of multiple days of content. There's going to be Rocket League tournaments. There's going to be, Haley, I believe you were saying Valorant games. This whole weekend is going to be just chock full of really good content. So stay tuned for more of that on Saturday and Sunday. Keep those donations coming. If you want to spread out your donations, get a shot at all of these different giveaways. That's a great way to do it as well. And again, supporting a great cause. I think even just starting today, just 2 events in, we're already 20% or over 20% of the way to our goal for our money raised. So that's really cool.
Yep. Yeah, no, on Saturday night, we do have a Rocket League 2v2. That will be exciting. And on Sunday, we have a Valorant. Actually, some of your coworkers will be playing in that one on Team Boomer Cringe.
Oh, that is exactly the team name that I would have given to my coworkers. So I'm pleased that they've embraced that. All right, here we go. A new map. So this is the first time we're seeing this in our series.
Both players are definitely one.
Oh, I thought Cat Eye was going to be able to finish there.
These shots.
I think we'll see some my choke in chat there. Cat Eye had 2 shots there that could have just finished it off. Oh, and then they did lose. Oh.
Star Drummer's threading the needle right there.
Absolutely, and we're seeing some comments here in chat. Imagine Star Drummer loses. I think there's been some pre-game hype talk. I think Star Drummer has some reputation on the line here.
Oh, that's definitely. I personally would rather have a HyperX headset than reputation. But if Star Drummer wins, he can keep his chance at both.
They both hit
players
headshots there. it was just.
Oh no! The
shot!
crosshair positioning is beautiful, and they don't need to put that down to luck because at range the SMGs are just absolute luck. But thankfully they're nice up and
I
close.
they were gonna SMG that. That was incredible.
Me too. That was incredible. He just ran straight into his crosshair. And Bob, just like B.O.B. on the Florida Mayhem, he's still on the Mayhem, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank God. I was about to say
he was doing great stuff today. They had a match today, and that is just a mental booming.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh yeah, now he's up 3-0. That was just like a mental boom. You could have SMG'd, and instead you hit the headshot on the grappling Widow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Cat Eye's taking the mental loss here. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest. The last time I watched an entire Overwatch League match was at the homestand.
I mean, the homestands were fantastic, and we really do hope that those can come back because, I mean, the fans love them, our players love them, and we could have even done things like having 1v1 matches on stage. This could have been a Game Gym Sniper 1v1 at halftime on stage, and we're missing out on those, so we're missing those too, Haley.
Valid answer. I see you in chat. We need a Team GGE versus Boomer Cringe Valorant show match. Why have it be a show match when we can have it on round 1 on broadcast? Just maybe.
Cat Eye, I think, taking some of the pressure off of themselves, saying GG, I'm out of this one, but getting a nice win there.
He's got he's exfoliated his toxicity, and he's just down. He's just how he's taken Leffen's deep breath, and he's ready to be good at the game.
Oh, and a clean headshot there.
Yep.
Star Drummer.
Going in.
Did you see that grapple coming?
Hits the beautiful body shot.
That was great. Cat Eye, you say you're gonna lose, and you either win or you're right, and Cat Eye is taking the pressure off and bringing us back to even.
Yep. Cat Eye's going for these pot shots. He's gonna get tagged in the body, and Stardrum is gonna go for the high ground. Definitely a choice here, and he is gonna get tagged, but he doesn't tag him up enough, and Cat Eye's gonna finish it off. Cat Eye has definitely not playing better at all, and it's just Star Drummer who's just choking. No, I'm kidding. Both of these players are playing absolutely wonderfully, both beautiful. They were both absolutely clown on me, so I'm not going to be too mean on them.
Well, if you never play them, we'll never know, and we can just say, oh, Star Drummer says not today. It's been fun playing with my food, but I'm gonna try and okay, Cat Eye, let's keep it stream friendly.
Yeah, we do have to. We're a child-friendly organization.
All right, Star Drummer back on that comfort pick, a body shot, and crouching here to make sure they're not giving away their position. Cat Eye seems to see right through it, is lined up for the shot there.
Oh, go for the trick shot.
Oh, Star Drummer. Oh, yeah,
there it is. The body shot's gonna clean it up, and the game is going to go to the victor in Star Drummer, who is not about to swear in chat, I know. Because that would not be family friendly.
And that was a very close match. That was our most exciting match so far. I really enjoyed watching Star Drummer on the Widow. I think Cat Eye had a little bit of rust there at the beginning, but then came back. But it was this shot here. I think it was the backbreaker for Cat Eye. Star Drummer really just asserting dominance and taking that shot instead of the SMG. I still am not over that one.
Yeah, he definitely established his victory, and if you donate now, is almost about near the end of our donation window for this Cloud Stinger core. You can win it too. It's great. It's lightweight, so it's almost as good as a pair of in-ears. And our friends actually over at Wizards District Game will be playing their quarterfinals match in just 10 minutes. So we will be able to give you updates here in between the games and tell you how our wonderful local team is, how another one of our wonderful local esports teams is doing.
Absolutely. And thanks again to our most recent donation from Pog Farmer. Would love to see one more donation coming in before the deadline there. Remember, this is all to a great cause. 100% of this is going to be going to the National Children's Hospital and the local division that they're supporting here, as Haley was mentioning. So we'd love to see those donations come in. I donated a little bit earlier today. I'd love to win this headset. I'll be donating through the rest of the weekend too. I hope you guys can as well.
Yeah, it'll be exciting to see.
All right, we'll see who our next two challengers are. Hopefully a game as exciting as Star Drummer and Cat Eye. And I think you're right. I think if we had a losers bracket, Cat Eye would have a chance to plow through there and get a rematch in. But unfortunately, single elimination today. It's all or nothing. So Star Drummer is moving on.
Yep. And Cat Eye, we are streaming the game. You do have to hit tab for it to be match chat. Either way, you know, if you're typing in team chat, they can't see it.
Yeah, I think so. Our previous two players, Star Drummer and Cat Eye, a little bit of back and forth there after the match. Some GGs, some nice shots. All good sportsmanship so far. That's what we like to see in the tournament.
And we will be bringing our next game to you shortly. But yeah, that game was very interesting. It was volatile and definitely reeks of NA East Coast GM. Well, that was when all the teams were in LA. You know, you know what I mean. All right. Yeah, totally. Hey guys, I'm going to go help production out. I'll be right back. Just and you too. I'll be right back, and we'll do this giveaway soon after this break and word from our sponsor.
Wizards District Gaming selects.
I'm so ready to get to work in DC and get some wins.
level of play we need to get at, I don't think there'll be a team better than us. Everybody on the team has like a chip on their shoulder.
Who's the big winner?
Go to work! Go to work then, feet! Yeah.
My excitement is growing every day.
We have all the right pieces.
Go for it all.
I think we're going to surprise a lot of teams this year.
Hey, chat, we are in winners round 4.
We are powerful.
We are influential.
We are diverse.
We are artistic.
Somos creativos.
We are excitement.
We are Washington, D.C. strong.
We are united by the game.
Hello, gamers. We are back. How are y'all wonderful people doing today? We actually have it's 8 o'clock now, so we have our winner for this right here headset. It's wonderful. It's lightweight. Might not be an in-ear. I'm sorry. I'm going to let that joke die. But we do have our winner that we've picked, and the winner is Matrix Games. Congratulations, and thank you for your donation. You won a HyperX Cloud Stinger Core. You will be emailed with details on how to win this headset. We'll email you with details on how to get it. Yeah. So congratulations on winning. Good for you. Hold on, let me.
All right, and I'm off mute. Congratulations. Let's hear it in chat. Just before we move fully off the topic, I love Extra Barbecue weighing in here. Just, over-ear versus in-ear headphones, just getting a casual poll for, not for directing at any one person in particular, but just everyone's thoughts could be, useful to have if we were going to have an informal poll.
Hey, Josh, are you going to wear that straw hat with in-ears? Like, you can't wear the headphones in the straw hat, and the straw hat looks great.
You can cut holes in straw hats. That's the beauty of straw hats.
But,
they're
why would
malleable. They're
Yeah, see, thank you. You wear the in-ears, and you can wear your hat and have your iconic look,
I'm losing my camp is shrinking. We're being poached.
Oh, yeah, see?
All right, and for everyone that was asking, we do have the bracket now posted in chat, so you can see. So we are doing double elimination, so we might see Cat Eye again. I was saying that I was sad that might be the only time that we were going to see Cat Eye, but they are going to be in the losers bracket now. I have a feeling they have a good chance of cleaning up down there and then making that shot back into the grand final. So we'll have to wait and see.
We will definitely have to wait and see what happens. Just like George Washington, who I don't have a historical joke here. He waited and saw what was on the other side of the Delaware while he was crossing it.
There's historical accuracy here, right? He had to. That's when he told everyone they had to be quiet. I watched Hamilton. Yeah. That's one of the lyrics in one of the songs. That's the extent of my history. So we're gonna stick with that. That's my story. We're sticking to it. Washington waited. We will wait. It's a DC event.
Yeah.
It came full circle.
I mean, yeah, the capital wasn't. No, it wasn't. Because the capital was in Philadelphia. When the first capital was in Philadelphia. So maybe he didn't wait.
New York at some point. I don't know. This is not. We're going into deep waters here. I need to pull us back into Overwatch.
American history is not my field.
To our chat.
Hello, chat. I am smart. I want a shirt that says I took statistics and all I learned how to do was lie.
I mean, I think a lot of people that are in statistics would agree with that being like a big part of the field. That's something when we look at. There's been recent drama in some of the Overwatch League teams when people post kind of comparison graphics, and they'll say like, I think the Titans have been using a graphic called Tail of the Tape, and I think the Shanghai Dragons in Season 1 of the Overwatch League had the highest healing numbers of all time.
Wow.
Which is great to realize because they were taking so much damage that they went 0-40, right? They didn't win a single game. So that's another example there of the stats maybe not telling the full story. But I think in Sniper 1v1s, the stats do tell a lot of the story. In particular, the elim count, because that's what we're using to count the winners here. So we have our next two folks queuing up here.
And you know what full story you'll be able to hear with HyperX Cloud Stinger cores. Thanks.
Absolutely. And thank you again to everyone that donated.
Yeah.
It's a really, really cool group that we're working with. And yeah, 100% of those are going to go to help children in need. So that's awesome.
My favorite Overwatch history fact is that Rafa used to play Lucio.
I'm not sure what mine would be.
Yeah. I honestly, I'm not sure. Hey, Josh. I'm gonna tell him that fact next time I see him.
Josh saying in chat, we still have one more headset to give away as well.
We do.
But don't be too sad. Yeah. If you didn't win, there will be another shot. There are going to be giveaways the whole weekend. So keep those donations coming.
Do you know that in the beginning of Overwatch, Rafa played Lucio? Can you believe that? We have our game.
Welcome to Castillo.
All right, we're back at Castillo.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that whack though? Like, Lucio, of all characters.
Fight.
Although he was on a team with Shatter, so it might be reasonable to justify having him maybe not on main DPS, but you know.
All right, and we're getting into it here, starting on Ashe. I don't know about these skin choices, guys. The San Francisco Shock, it's not a successful team, so how are you going to be hopefully successful in this 1v1?
These names are going to trip me up too, man.
I feel
like and Chris.
I feel like I'm going to go with Otter. Can we say Otter or Tur and Riz? We'll see.
I don't know. Oh, missing the shot.
Almost. Oh, there we go. And no honor. Oh, and punished for the use of the SMG, as it should be.
That's just kind of what you get sometimes.
As you were saying, range RNG on the SMG. They could have just taken that easy body shot.
Yep.
We're gonna see Ash again. Oh, great headshot on the peak there.
They both traded headshots, but at that range they didn't do much, you know. And that second shot's gonna do Otter dirty, because you know they got hit 2 times and they're at the disadvantage when they take that angle up top.
Wow, we still have not seen Hanzo. We're going back and forth. Widow Ash here.
Oh no, what a shame. No Hanzo content.
Riz gets first eyes on.
Gotta wait and let that shot charge up, and that's gonna cost him.
Oh. Riz wisely looking down, trying to hide the head for that headshot.
They are effectively dodging right there. Going wide, seeing what they can do.
With Widow, you can't hear those heels clicking around, so when you're pretty close, you get those audio cues.
Another beautiful shot.
Let's see if we're gonna get there. We go. We're gonna get some Hanzo content in here. I like the Hanzo 1v1. I think it's you get some fun kind of strafing around, missing storm arrow moments. But maybe not on this map. On this map, we do get a lot of standing on the outside of the rim and spamming and hoping for the best.
A lot of times, Hanzo duels just kind of make me anxious. You know, like no, you really don't know what's gonna happen. You know, he's hit once, he can just hit a headshot and it can just be over.
Riz manages to dodge all of those storm arrow shots.
Oh, yeah, see?
But not the critical headshot.
I mean, it's just so volatile, like. Yeah. There is a Hanzo bias. Who would have guessed that I, of all people, don't like Hanzo?
See that? If you're gonna take that aggressive grapple, I think you have to try to do that first. They let Riz set up there, and when you're trying to grapple, that's such a predictable trajectory. You're rarely gonna get out of that alive.
Definitely.
Again, so that coach gun, again, that's a big audio cue, but Otter, they don't care. They say, you know what, come look over here. I already have you sighted in for the headshot. 4-3. Otter can finish it out with a win here. We're back to the Hanzo poke war.
How exciting. Oh, first shot coming out, and actually gonna dash in and get the double. That's an incredible shot there from, yeah, incredible shot there.
Yeah, and I like the use of that double jump ability, using that not just to retreat, using that to get around the corner. And now it's match point, winner take all in the Widow 1v1.
Hanzo's just kind of out here defying the laws of physics just because he wants to. Oh, gonna miss the shot and going to be able to go down low and hit that quick layup shot. Incredible right there. And the first game is going to go to the winner here.
Yeah, Otter, I think Riz there was looking for the grapple. They were looking, I don't even think towards Otter's spawn, trying to get a grapple, try and get that aerial shot in. And while they were lining that up, Otter peeks the corner and is able to clutch the round.
Oh, yeah, that's just Hanzo, man. There's nothing else I can say about that.
So much hate for the Hanzo.
I'd rather have Ana. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I'd take Ana. 10 out of 10.
You would take Ana as something you would rather play, or you would take Ana in a 1v1?
I would rather play and watch Ana, but we will be they're gonna be playing Castillo again as we're getting right back into it.
And we're back into the Ash 1v1. Both players going towards the bell tower. Again, we're seeing strong dynamite usage here. I think our players are starting to figure out how to use those properly. Firing from the hip. Both got one shot here. It's going to come down to reaction time. Oh, nice shot there by Otter.
Good start. I'd be happy with that start. Free Hanzo. All I'm saying, Josh, you want to play a couple of Hanzo Dittos? It'll go wonderfully for both of us. That's all I'm saying. Oh, crispy there.
Great shot. And I like that Riz did that. I think Otter a couple times now tried to push over and surf over that hutch there. I think Riz was wise to it and was able to get the headshot there. Again, that grapple, the late grapple is so risky. Oh, but Riz is not able to punish this time. All right, Otter up 2-1. Already has 1 round under the belt. Hoping to close it out in a quick 2-0 here on the winner's side of our bracket.
Derisive lead from him so far. I like that word a lot.
Riz has been using these sonic arrows and is sonicking one of the spawn doors so they know which way that Otter is rotating. I really like that. It's very smart.
Yeah, incredible. A great idea from him, and it's done well so far. It gives him that intel, and because it's not a 20-second cooldown, it's a viable option now.
It's true. They've traded body shots here. Riz low enough to die with a storm arrow now. A great sonic.
Ooh, taking
tries
it
to
wide.
get that jump out again.
Oh, he's gonna hit the headshot. Absolutely incredible. Yeah.
With 14 health.
It's funny, they fall into like this rhythm where they'll take the angle, you know, short and then wide and then short and then wide and then short and then wide and...
Yeah. And we're 2-2. The last one went down to 4-4. I think a really evenly matched game here. Riz takes the first hit.
Picking, it's gone. I'm returned. Second headshot's gonna clean that up. Absolutely beautiful. You can see the way that he controls. He gets the first peek and then he doesn't, you know, recklessly push out. He takes it slow and establishes his control over the high ground. Even though
and the dynamite
hit a good shot.
And the dynamite in that room forcing you kind of not to lose that space to get headshot. That was fantastic. All right, we'll see. We're back to Widow.
Oh, that's a needle right there if I've ever seen one. Going for the SMG to lead it up. Pressuring his opponent down. And that's not going to be a headshot.
Going to be a headshot. You see Riz going for that SMG spray that we talked about earlier might not always pay off.
Ooh, grapple hook's going to have him just a little bit too much momentum. Otter isn't ready to account for it, and the flick misses.
We'll see both snipers so low, just so scared to take the peek. Yeah, and Riz gets the win there. That was gonna be a hard. I was surprised that Riz didn't grapple in earlier and just try to SMG the win there, knowing how low Otter was.
Yep.
And we're 3-3. It is just neck and neck. Coach going to try and get that high ground control. Riz opting to stay low ground.
I feel like what typically happens in these rounds is one person will go for, based on how confident they are with the character, I think one person will definitely push aggressive and the other players will just kind of stay it nice and slow, and either the person that goes aggressive hits an incredible shot and gets bailed out of whatever poor position they put themselves in, or they don't hit it, and you see stuff like that where
Yeah, and that's actually one of the few dynamite kills that we've seen. I think Josh might have had one, and then really the dynamite's been used to kind of take space and force repositioning more than it's been used as like a damage dealing tool. I really like that to give Riz the advantage there.
Yeah, definitely not too many of them.
Riz just saw Otter kind of quick peeking there. He's able to get a body shot and the headshot, bringing us even as it should be. These two are so evenly matched. I'm happy we get to see a third round here.
Beautiful shot, definitely, and they're going to be up 1-1 against each other. We'll have to see what they'll be able to do in this last map, Do you think they'll go to 4-4, or do you think it'll be a little more messy? A little less messy?
I think it's going to be 4-4, because what we really haven't seen here is, we haven't seen one dominant hero, right? It's just kind of like the Star Drummer match, where we're like, okay, we know Star Drummer's going to take the Widow. We know there's going to be kind of a toss-up on the other heroes. I think both have taken wins off of the other on every hero so far.
Definitely.
I think on stream our round counter might be a little bit off there.
Score 1.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Battle
Yeah, I think there we go. 1-1. Yes, perfect.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Nice. We will be getting into this Widowmaker here.
Oh, great shot from Riz. And that's that double peek that we saw in some of the rounds earlier. That it's really aggressive. If your opponent sees you peek an angle, you go to cover and you try to peek again. They already have it lined up, and so you know you better come and hit that shot instantly if you're going to do that. And Riz really punished him there.
Definitely. Oh, gonna come up up top, and nothing's gonna happen just yet.
Oh, Riz very low. Yeah, I was gonna say, when you're in that like 15, 20 HP range, the storm arrows are just devastating. You can just spray and pray and get a clean kill there.
Alright. Yeah, it tends to be trippy. When the players are tripping up on level geometry, so yeah.
Yeah, see, out of that, they were looking for that double peek. They know that Riz did that in the past. They kind of pre-fired that double peek. Riz, around wiser, does not choose to take the peek there. Oh, but the head peeking just above the edge there. Otter could have had that pick.
Ooh.
Oh! Wow, that was a great peek. Great shot. And at 2-2, very, very evenly matched. This has been a great match so far. We'd love to see these guys matching up. Even if we're going to have a winner and a loser, I'd love to see Stardrummer and Cat Eye face off against these two. There's that coach and that audio cue that lets Riz, you see Otter take the high ground there with it, but sacrifices about a quarter of their HP for it. Now down to half. We're in headshot kill territory. Otter doesn't hit the dynamite as it goes over there, so Riz is able to easily walk away. Oh, and they trade body shots again. It's very, very evenly matched.
They're spraying back and forth and trying to throw these needles, and Otter's going to be hitting the shots. He's up here 3-2, and will he close it out at 5-2, or maybe they'll just bounce back and forth?
We'll see. I think we might go with that 4-4 again. I think these two are very evenly matched.
Definitely a good match. It's a shame the loser of this one has to go home, but we are in losers round 4 of the tournament.
Oh,
and
wow.
we're going to be caught looking the other way and get, well, shot in the face as a result.
It is just trading haymakers. You know, you see one player go up and then the other just a great shot to make it go even again. We're at 3-3 here. Riz using that coach gun to get out of that slightly sketchy. Oh, a double headshot. And exactly like you were saying, Haley, at these ranges, those headshots not as lethal as you might want them to be. So Riz can really push in here, and there you go. Go for a body shot, go for a dynamite. Is able to pull ahead 4-3.
Yeah, it was one of those things like when Ash was first added, how a lot of people were like, yes, worse than McCree at close range and worse than Widow at long range. And, well, they changed her up a little bit, and she's good now, but that sort of thing just kind of shows at these extreme ranges where those headshots aren't killing too quick, you know?
Absolutely. There's going to be a lot less fall off from Hanzo here, so headshots still very deadly. Oh, Riz gets lucky there not to get that head taken off on that peak.
Yep,
and
he actually did get tapped in the head, but because it was a storm arrow, it wasn't a one-shot.
Oh, there you go. Otter, really aggressive. I love going over the top of that boulder when you feel like you have momentum. And we're at that 4-4 now.
Wow, we're really just at the apex of competition here.
This is going to be a heartbreaking loss for whoever is not able to pull home the win. Otter gets hit twice.
Exposing himself and, well...
And this is scary when you're at range like this, because Otter's not going to be able to one-tap Riz from this distance. Yeah, Riz brings home the victory. A great match.
Absolutely incredible here. You see, yeah. We're going to have an exciting play of the game here, and then we're going to...
Yeah, GG, well played all the way around. That was
definitely...
we've been... The last 2 rounds have just been a treat. Those have both been great matches.
Oh, yeah. This game was just a beautiful treat to watch.
Oh, wow. And the Haley might hate to see it, but the Hanzo finish there was pretty strong.
I enjoy the Hanzo. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy watching the Hanzo. I just don't like playing him.
Of the maps, which ones have you enjoyed seeing the most?
Honestly, I enjoy playing Necropolis. I enjoy watching Necropolis the most because it's got the
Yeah.
most like geometry. You
Yeah,
know, the
absolutely.
chances
Yeah, I
for
think so too.
things to just be different are more exciting. You know, Castillo's objectively one of the better maps for playing.
And it's also
But
like
as
the
far as
purists, right? There's no like there's very few opportunities where you don't know where your opponent is. There's a lot less like information gathering. It's more just raw who can click heads.
Yeah, because it's one of those things like you use your intelligence ability, and then it's basically just you use your intelligence ability to cover one of two options at any given time. And well, if that option doesn't show up,
peeking.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's a great map to play, but as far as watching is, it becomes a lot more aim centric. But you know, you got to appreciate that high quality gameplay that you can see in a lot of situations.
And I think that we've stayed a little more away from Antarctica. I think for like the 3v3 and the 5v5 game modes, I love the different team fight like feels you can get when you're in a structure or in the center area. But I do think for sniping, it gives like a little bit too much time to engage into the actual battle, except for like if you get two widows that both aggressively grapple out of spawn. But outside of those, you get a lot more kind of circling each other than I'd like to see in a
Yeah,
sniper
definitely. You really see like, oh, there's only one or two places where they have the option to go. You know, it's like, oh, they can go they can go for the trick shot opportunity, or they can go down left, or they can go right. And while like they are in different positions, a lot of the times where they do end up engaging is the exact same place, you know?
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
it's like, look at all these wonderful options, and then there's never actually the options aren't actually used, which is a shame. But you know, it's a fun map.
Yeah, I think all of the players that we've had have done a good job of, regardless of the map, making it entertaining to watch. So do we know, I'm gonna see if I can pull up our bracket here. Do we know who our next bout is going to be? I know that we have Star Drummer and Mama. I'm gonna go with Mama on the winner side of our bracket, and then Ron, who we saw earlier, who's going to be playing the winner of Lazy Titan and Pure. And what we just saw was from the loser side of the bracket.
Yep.
So
losers round 4.
We'll see the winner of the round that we just saw facing off against Cat Eye. So I thought I had a really strong performance there against Star Drummer, and we have XCal facing up against. Oh, it looks like Extra Barbecue. Josh is going to be. Is he waiting for an opponent? He's waiting for an opponent to drop down from the winners bracket to the chance to play. So we might get to see his match coming up as well.
Exciting. Well, we'll have to see after this ad break. Brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors. This event is presented to you by EventsDC, and it's benefiting Extra Life. We have a bunch of our wonderful partners. This event is brought to you by the Justice, our wonderful Pre over here on my left. He's a great guy and represents a great organization. We're happy to have him around. But yeah,
we're happy to be here.
Yeah, great to see you here. But we will be back after this ad break. Get back into our wondrous game right here.
I think if they want to continue, we can just kind of say we're like jumping in, right? So jumping into the round, or I was saying that now that they've already started, we can just kind of say like, oh, like we're going to jump in on like a round that's already started. I'm just worried that like because now like it's already 1-0. They might be a little bit not thrilled.
Battle. Hanzo.
All right, I think we are back.
All right, and we are bringing you a new set of players. We've got Mama and Ron going at it. We will have to see what they're able to produce in this wonderful match. We've actually started out with Mama's actually up 2-0 already. And yeah, playing Hanzo, just throwing these arrows out and seeing what'll happen.
And we are back on Castillo. That map that we were saying really is just about pure sniping ability.
Beautiful projectile placing coming through so far.
Battle. Widowmaker.
Alright, we'll have to see what this Widow's gonna do. Going after the trick shot. You're gonna be down below and see what'll happen. Playing at these angles, Mama's actually gonna back off and go around, or... Ooh, incredible shot onto Ron. Just nice and slow. Just takes it slow and then takes it up to 10 and then back down slow.
Mama really pulling ahead here. It is 0-0, just updated the banner there. This is the first of a best of 3, and Mama really coming out to a strong start across all of the heroes. We are on the winner's side of the brackets. We have folks that have already won 2-3 rounds, so we're starting to whittle our way down to the best here.
You can tell by these golden guns, you know.
Absolutely, they're well-practiced players. Ron not going out with the fight, playing a little bit more evenly on Ashe, and this is really like what we were talking about earlier. There's some transferable skill sets, and Ashe is one of those ones you can kind of get away with not being a great pure sniper and still being able to use her abilities to take a round.
These flicks on the walls, their positioning is absolutely beautiful, and we actually did miss the first 2 rounds of this game, and Mama's gonna be taking it right there. You can see this is just absolutely beautiful, the way he just flicks from corner to corner to make sure that he's got, you know, control of where he's gonna see his opponents at.
Absolutely. We'll watch a quick play of the game here. This is a best of 3, but Mama really showing that this might just be a quick 2 and done. That was probably the most one-sided round that we've seen so far. Ron's gotten really far in the bracket, so no slouch, but Mama really just taking it to another level.
Yep, that was absolutely incredible there. We'll have to see, you know, what they can do going forward, and it was a great start.
It's staying on Castillo. That Widow hero, and I do want to see if Mama starts getting a little bit over aggressive and start taking more of these trick shots, more of these kind of grapple ins.
We will
that
definitely
might be
have to see.
Yeah, that might be Ron's opening if Mama tries to kind of rush things a little bit. There you go, because Ron's no slouch. You know, you don't get this far in the bracket from luck. And I think if Mama slips up, starts taking it a little bit less seriously, Ron is going to get a window to come right back into this. We're in that weird kind of Ashe mid-range where you're not going to be able to headshot for a kill. Oh, Ron misses the coach gun there, tried to reposition. That might have been for the best. I think that Mama was already sighting them in, and even with the headshot there, it's not enough at distance. Mama cleans up, evening us up 1-1.
It's, Ron's definitely doing a good job at fighting back this time. He's not going out without a fight, or maybe he might not be going out at all.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this looks a lot better than that first round. I'm seeing Mama, I think, taking a little more caution here than they were in that first round. Definitely still being forced to take this one seriously. And that's going to make you take it even a little more seriously, being down to just a fully charged body shot worth of health. Ron no longer has to aim for the headshot. Trying to use that. Oh, but Mama, that is tragic.
Absolutely incredible. You know, when you have that angle lockdown, it's basically a gamble. You know, are they going to jump out and go to charge it, or are they going to peek it regular or crouched? And, well, Mama takes the guess that Ron will go with a regular angle, and it pays off quite well.
It really does. Two quick body shots from Mama and barely avoids that dynamite. Takes the coach gun to get an aggressive angle. Yeah, knowing it's just one body shot left of health. Putting them up 3-1, just 2 kills away from taking the win here.
Mama's just pointing and clicking, and it's been working out great for them so far.
It has. We're seeing that quick Sonic arrow. Oh, a bad prediction on where Ron was going to come up and body shot.
Oh,
but
no.
Again, it's tragic. Ron's getting these body shots, and before they can clean up, Mama is just hitting the headshots.
Yeah, and by the time Mama's like trading, like Ron's, you know, getting all this damage, and then Mama's just like, no, absolutely not. And I'm just gonna shoot you in the head, and well, you're dead.
Yeah, the time it takes you to get that body shot, I'm just gonna sight in. All right, here we go. This is okay. Ron's able to bring it back that time.
Misreading the peak. Mama probably thought that Ron was gonna maybe head around the side, maybe up top.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, definitely wasn't ready for that.
Ron with their back against the wall here. 2-4, gonna have to take 3 in a row to bring this to an even series. Oh, Ron caught sleeping, looking the other direction, gets a quick reaction time off on the dynamite. Oh, that was great. Knew that they were low, took the high ground. Great angle for the headshot. Still in it.
That drop down, you know, you should have that high ground. You should be able to toss all those shots in, and we will be seeing the Hanzo here trying to see what, you know, if they can break out. They're going to be not directly tossing their Sonic Rays, they're actually saving it for a second, getting that good intel. Will we see, you know, Mama's headshots come out? Ron actually hits his body shot, and you know, if the story continues, Mama's about to, well, get Ron in the head. But that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah,
Ron's
we'll
gonna hit
see.
Mama, but it's a Sonic Arrow, so he still has 130 health, which means it takes two bow shots to finish it off. But Ron is going to hit the headshot and, well, clean up the round there, bringing it to 4-4 this round. So much closer than the first game we saw. You know, Ron definitely seems like they're getting warmed up.
Absolutely, and is Ron getting a little bit of free real estate in Mama's head here? Mama has been on match point for a while now. Oh, but a strong opener there on the body shot. You got to cheer for Ron on this one. This is you got to cheer for the underdog here. You want to take it to 3.
I'm going to be completely impartial as a caster because that's something I've definitely done all day.
We'll see here, Mama. Oh, that was close.
Almost.
Takes an aggressive angle.
They're both threading this needle here. He sees partner, he's able to get the body shot. Mama's gonna be taking the 2 off a shot that, well,
pixel perfect headshot. Oh, wow.
Probably couldn't even see their opponent, which is just, yeah.
Yeah, just the smallest fraction of their head peeking out there. That is tragic for Ron to crawl back from the 4-2 deficit just to lose just like that at the end. A great game from both players. Mama really showing why they deserve to be in that winner's bracket.
Absolutely, a beautiful start there. You know, Ron fought back, but wasn't able to do just everything that needed to happen to bring it back, which is, you know, a shame. Almost there, but that was a winner's side.
Yeah,
that was a winner's side match, if I'm correct.
I think so as well. Yeah, I can check the bracket here, so I think that we will see some more of Ron.
Yeah, that's good. You know,
let's see
if a
here.
match that, you know, both players were playing that good, it's good to see that they aren't knocked out just yet, and that this is still in the winner's side. I believe that was maybe the winner's semifinals, 2 quarters, somewhere in top 8. So that's good to see that both of these players have made it this far out of what, 32 puts you in the top.
Yeah,
third, so
I believe that Mama had to beat Star Drummer to get into that round. If I'm reading this bracket correctly.
That is impressive because he has been a catalyst so far in our Overwatch events.
Yeah, absolutely. For both of these players, that's very big.
Definitely.
Have my dog with me here. You might hear some dog noises behind me on stream.
What kind of dog?
He is a rescue. He's a kind of a boxer beagle mix kind of guy.
Aw.
Sitting back
It's a
there,
cute dog.
asking when
Chat.
we're gonna go for a walk.
Chat, what do you think of Pre's dog? I think Pre's dog is pretty cool.
His name is Bagel. It's a
Aw,
team
that's
favorite. I joke that he's our therapy dog. When we lose, he kind of makes the rounds and puts his head on players' laps and
Aw, that's sweet.
reminds them it's going to be okay.
Sweet.
Anyone on a loser side of the bracket, if you need to swing by, talk to Bagel. He's here for you.
Yeah. You know what else is sweet? A lot of our Washington Justice merch, which you can check out by typing !Justice in chat. In addition, we are giving away a variety of products this weekend, including another one of these headsets. This one's already been given away. We do have another one. And a variety of other giveaways throughout this weekend, so that'll be super entertaining. Make sure to stick around for that. And yeah, all our proceeds are generally going to Extra Life. And so that'll be great. You can type !Donate in chat, and any money you donate there will go directly to Extra Life. And helps us reach our goal. Any donations also, if I'm correct, please production correct me if I'm wrong, will be entered into our giveaway, and yeah, you'll be good. Josh and Chad, Extra Barbecue, got knocked out. That's a shame. But it's congratulations. How far did you make it, Josh? That's what? 16th?
Josh did not do bad. I think Josh was down on himself in our chat earlier, but yeah, look at this. He was plowing through the losers bracket. 1, 2, 3 wins going through there.
Wow, that's incredible.
That's some bragging rights on the
T-Spans.
Game Gym home front, you know.
It'll be great to see two no-shows. Okay. Well, if you do need to practice for next time, I am, not that far away. That'll be great and fun.
I told one of our players to smurf into the tournament, but he said he already had a jacket, so he didn't need one. So.
Oh. Well, we could, be nice and give it to charity.
Yeah, you could have raffled it off. That was a missed opportunity.
Oh well. If you guys do happen to have an extra jacket,
That's true. I'll have to ask and see, because I know that there was a lot of like merch and a lot of stuff that we had scheduled for these homestands that just did not end up making its way out there, and that was a heartbreaker. But we love being partnered with guys like you and just organizations that are able to kind of bring us close to our fan bases, right? So we have our Discord events where you're able to do like fan watching of our games, of the game nights that people have joined. Yeah, we miss our community, and we love doing events like this so we can connect with other folks. So,
well, as a member of your community, I know that I miss y'all too. Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you, Extra Barbecue. Plug in the website down there. So we have a game tomorrow. We're playing the San Francisco Shock. It'll be our last regular season game. If you guys want to tune into that before we enter our own playoffs, I think that's going to be a good one. Yeah, and thank you for our bot there plugging the merch site. And I think, obviously a lot of clear bias, but of all of the color schemes, I would put Justice merch in the top 5. I like our in-game skins. I like our out-of-game merch. I wear this hoodie all the time. It's not bad. It's not bad.
I wanted to get one of those. I should go grab the jersey. I should go actually, maybe grab one of the jerseys we have laying around of y'all's. But we'll be back with a match for y'all shortly, unless Priya has something he wants to add.
No, that sounds good. If you have a jersey, I'd love to see it. But yeah, we'll go to an ad and then we'll get finish up with the top of the bracket here.
All right, wonderful. We'll be back after this short break.
and Wizards District Gaming selects.
I'm so ready to get to work in DC and get some wins.
The level of play we need to get at, I don't think there'll be a team better than us. Everybody on the team has like a chip on their shoulder.
Go to work! Go to work then, feet!
My excitement is growing every day.
We have all the right pieces.
Go for it all.
And I think we're going to surprise a lot of teams this year.
We are powerful.
We are influential.
We are diverse.
We are artistic.
Somos creativos.
We are excitement.
We are Washington, D.C. strong.
We are united by the game.
We are powerful.
We are influential.
We are diverse.
We are artistic.
Somos creativos.
We are excitement.
We are Washington, D.C. strong.
We are united by the game.
We are powerful.
We are influential.
We are diverse.
Wizards District Gaming selects.
I'm so ready to get to work in DC and get some win.
The level of play we need to get at, I don't think there'll be a team better than us. Everybody on the team have like a chip on their shoulder.
Go to work! Go to work then, Fee!
My assignment is growing every day.
We have all the right pieces.
Go for it all.
I think we're going to surprise a lot of teams this year.
All right, and we are back. Haley in the Washington Justice jersey.
Thanks. I found it on the wall in the next room over. Although I do have my lanyard that is a Justice lanyard.
I mean, it looks better on you than on the wall. You should just take
Thanks.
it. You know, it's not
Featuring,
it's not the walls to have.
Yeah, featuring some keys, some library cards, a flash drive with Quake 3 on it, and yeah.
Always handy.
Yeah. Okay. I have it modded, and I wanted to play CPMA earlier today, and I was like, I don't want to have to reinstall it, so I was just like, oh, we'll move it over.
I mean, that's one of the beauties of having a nice compact game. You can just tote it around.
I mean, the words compact and from 1999 are exchangeable here,
True.
But we are actually into the game here, which is exciting.
Yeah, we have Spike and Pure facing off on Hanzo. Spike, the initial drawing of first blood here. And on to Widow. This is the first time I've seen either of these two play, so we're going to have to figure out which of their heroes are their strong suits. Oh, just body shot there. That was interesting. So Pure evens it up. Both of them kind of pretty exposed there. I thought that would have gone to whoever got the headshot first, but it was kind of trading body shots there.
I really like a lot of... I like these players' tastes and skills.
Absolutely, yeah. This has been far and away our best skinned round. No questionable Overwatch League skins, no defaults here. These are... Yeah. There you go. Nice headshot there from Pure.
I mean, sometimes you want to default as like a style choice,
Maybe if you're like smurfing, you don't want to flex too hard. You want to let your gameplay speak for you.
I don't know. There are just some characters that I like the default gameplay design of. You'll slap a Justice skin on that because you gotta support your team.
Oh yeah.
But like a lot of the times, like sometimes with like Genji, like Tracer. I think Tracer's default design is green. And there's some legendary skins that do it for me, but a lot of them, I just like the stock ones.
That's true. And again, there on that Widow 1v1, it really was until like the third or fourth shot that we saw a headshot come in. I think we're actually seeing here two players that Hanzo and Ash are much more in their comfort zone than we're seeing the Widow.
Yeah.
And the Widow just seems to be kind of coming down to a little more luck than skill that we're seeing. I mean, it's great. Yeah, it's a great movement, great peeking, great dodging on both sides with the Hanzo and the Ash.
But that movement just totally is interpreted,
Oh, there we go. Pure, after that initial hiccup, really starting to dig in here.
Wonderful shot there. He did get that. He got shot in the body, but was able to turn it around. Actually, what skin is that Pure is using? That's not an unethical skin, is it? No, this one.
Oh.
That's an unethical skin.
Oh, there's the headshot, and that's me eating my words. Yeah, I think it just took a little bit of time to get the rust off, and Pure really dialed it in there. Just 4 quick rounds.
Pure maybe being a little defiant to the trends that were earlier in the game with the Widowmaker body shots.
Yeah, I think that might have just been like a rust or a nerves thing. We're getting down close to the end here, so we're seeing the best of the best. We're seeing that jacket dangling in front of everyone. If your nerves get to you, you gotta settle those down and settle in. I think Pure's in a good spot right now. We'll see if they can close it out.
I mean, we have a slide featuring Aim God in his jacket, and he's looking great. And Pure sees how great that Aim God looks in that jacket, and he goes, "Wow, I could look like that." You know,
Absolutely. I think you're right. I think that you see that and you see red, and you're like, you know what? I could be Aim God. That could be me.
Yeah. Why would somebody called Aim God play Zen? Not like.
Oh, that requires aim.
Yeah, but like, that isn't the crux of his playstyle.
It's true, and I think that of the supports, Ana is probably Aim God's favorite to play. And to your point, you know, Ana, you're flirting with the sniper class there anyway.
You know what? You know what information was finally relayed to me a couple of weeks ago that I'm so incredibly happy about?
What's that?
The actual value for a 1-to-1 pixel scope.
Oh, interesting.
It's like it's like I don't remember what it is, but like I finally got it from somebody, and I'm so happy because never have I hit so many Ana and Widow shots. It feels so good. I actually want to play Widowmaker now because it's not like I'm wrestling when I try to do a flick, you know?
Yeah, it's one of those most popular spams in like the Sure4 and the Corey Twitch channels, right? Is !sense. Everyone wants to know what's the God sense, what's the scope sensitivity.
Yeah, it's like
God.
Yeah, it's like I just try to find like whatever works for me, and like I just tried all the different values, none of them worked. That one was definitely it. Although it's funny, headshots are not in my arsenal anymore.
That's why you gotta play Ana, right? It's not my fault. It's just not in the design. We'll see if Pierre can wrangle in another headshot. And you know, I'm caster's cursing here. I was saying that Pierre was gonna run away with it, and then Spike, a quick Hanzo victory, a good Widow headshot there.
Bringing the talons to the Defiance and shutting that down. Okay.
Let's see how they do on Ash. Oh, I like that peak angle coming up just over the top of that building.
Ooh,
Spike brings it even with 3 quick wins in a row, and 3 wins across all 3 heroes too.
Yeah, definitely showing that consistency, you know, to be more comfortable and actually play these characters too.
Yeah, absolutely. I like the Sonic arrow with the second arrow. Once you get an idea, so you're not just narrowing half the map, you might be able to take away a peak angle from them. We've not seen a lot of effectiveness from the storm arrows. I think just because of the. Okay, you know what? I'll stop talking now.
Well, I mean, he hit the headshot and it wasn't fully charged, so it didn't kill. But there was that other beautiful option to just toss shots out and see what happens. But we will see. I'm gonna keep using my talons and Defiance joke
here. But yeah, you know, it gives you that great angle to shoot from, but it also gives you that incredibly predictable trajectory. So you're absolutely right out.
You know, they just kind of have this low ground, and they just kind of just have it and they lose. But with Hanzo, it's much less of a death sentence, you know?
True. Tower there.
That was a wonderful shot.
You know, we haven't had one of these go yet to anyone charging an ult. I think that's maybe one of my biggest disappointments yet, you know? If one of them kind of says, you know what, I will just sit and let my passive ult charge get me to a bob.
I mean, because it's the sort of thing where, like, you can't heal. And, like, with a Roadhog, like, you see that happen because they can heal a lot. But, here, there is no healing abilities.
Very impressive movement skills to avoid an engagement for that long.
And you have, you know, by the time those 5 minutes pass, you've got the other problem where, like, oh no, an AKM blade is 347. Sorry, 3 minutes. So by the time your 3 minutes have passed, ults are 5 minutes to charge, right? Pure passive?
It varies. So yeah, so all the different heroes have different base passive charge rates.
Oh, okay. And Genji's is 1 AKM.
Yes, okay. That is the unit of measure.
Is a unit of measure. But it's like, I feel like the timer in the center will appear before you know that unit of measurement.
I think so too. That is a strong statement there from Pure. We were tied at 2-2. Pure takes the quick lead there with a strong headshot on Widow, up 3-2. We'll see if this kind of high-low ground dance happens again with the Hanzos. I'm interested to see if we can.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I think this is just the default because everyone knows that pushing beyond this is risky at best.
And it's kind of the thing where, like, would you rather go in close and risk, like, missing a shot up close and the death sentence that probably is, or would you rather just throw arrows around and hope something nice happens, you know?
Nah, absolutely. And we're at 3-3. This is another one of those that might go the full distance.
That would be exciting.
Onto that Ash, that quick scope coming out of spawn has been key. A lot of times, whoever can get that shot out first is the one that ends up getting the wins because it puts you in a great spot to get a headshot like that. So we'll see. I think Spike has been getting the first pick this set. It goes up 1, Pure then evens it out. But if they keep trading back and forth like that, Spike will eventually get the win. So let's see if Pure can turn this around and grab a quick 2. Body shot, 2.
Oh, wow. He just said no.
Yeah, we saw that again where you get 2 quick body shots and the SMG sprayed finish is so tempting. But Spike said, no, this is a sniper battle. I'm gonna win it as a sniper, and they absolutely did.
Just nope. Keep it away. 6 feet, buddy. You know.
Really, the death sentencing of social distancing is an aggressive way to go about it. You know, Widowmaker not risking it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's 6 feet of, I mean, head hitbox.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So where are we in our bracket now? I'm gonna have that pulled up here.
I believe that was losers quarters. I want to loser semis. I'm not completely sure. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. We will have to see. I'll have to ask production.
I think we're getting up there because I know that yeah, Pure was in the winners bracket until recently, so I think that we're getting pretty close.
Yes, let us look. We are. We should be losing to losers. We should be moving to losers semis. Wonderful.
Got it.
Thank you. Says losers semis, and we are going to have who's worse C28. Oh, I have to refresh my page. Mine is definitely out of date. And we'll be getting the loser semis next. That's pretty cool. We're moving along pretty quick here. It's only.
So we see, yeah, Mama, as we saw, really dominant there, really moving up quickly. Star Drummer has been cleaning up down in the losers bracket as we would have expected as well. That would be a really exciting rematch. Mama, the one that put Star Drummer down into the losers bracket, seeing them come back and have that rematch be really interesting.
I personally, I can't wait to see something like that. That'd be great to watch, you know, especially, you know, if it does have that bracket reset, it's likely to go the whole distance, which will always be entertaining.
Absolutely. And I still think after watching those 2 matches, I would be hard pressed to say that Mama's Widow was better than Star Drummer's. I think Star Drummer's Widow was just very, very good. So I have to, I mean, I wasn't watching that one, but I have to assume that Mama was winning on the back of Hanzo and Ash.
I don't know. I feel like Mama's Widow could definitely get some work done too, and it's not an instant death sentence. You know?
Right? Yeah, it's not. As long as you take off like every 1 in every 3, and then you're kind of a little bit more dominant on the other heroes. Yeah, you can do okay there.
Yeah.
That's exciting. That's what I'm rooting for now. So I think we have Spike sticking around because I think Spike is going to be playing Star Drummer. So we're going to get to see that Star Drummer Widow on display again. Spike, who I think was really well rounded across all of those heroes, and so we're going to get a good match coming up here next.
Exciting.
So we have Haley sporting the new Washington jerseys that we were moved to this year. I like them a lot more than the previous ones, which were like Under Armour type material. We love the black jerseys. For those of you that watch our games, I think we play like 90% of our games in the black jerseys because we like them so much more than the white jerseys.
I'm gonna be honest. I really grew on the red one from last year. I really like that one personally. That's my favorite.
Yeah, the red one from last year. The black one from last year looks a lot like a soccer jersey. I thought was pretty cool.
No bias at all. I didn't really like the Virginia flag on it. You know, it just kind of irked me.
Yeah. It had the Maryland one on there too, though, right?
Yeah, it counteracts it. You know.
I lived in Virginia. I've lived in Maryland. I've lived in DC. So I can't have bias anymore.
Fair. Wonderful. We'll be at you guys shortly with our match. And after the conclusion of Grand Finals, we'll be giving away another one of these. Whoa. Enter to donate, and you can enter to win.
All right, here we go. Star Drummer and Spike on the Hanzo. I think this might have been Star Drummer's weakest of the heroes available, so we'll see how they do here. Yeah, they take that first hit. Oh, trade out.
Just going
And Star Drummer does get the headshot. In chat, Extra Barbecue, why does it have the zipper? Because Overwatch League players have large hips.
Josh, this is quite literally your jersey. This is your jersey. You just kind of...
The zipper is nice. It gives you the option to kind of wear it a little more flared at the bottom or to kind of keep it a little more tapered. I like it. Part of the streetwear aesthetic.
There was like this. One of my favorite tweets of the season is was a society of Blizzard let the teams design like Liquid and 100 Thieves style merch. It's like, you know, the meme with society's like all happy.
Yeah. Wow, I'm surprised here. I really thought Stardummer would have been much more dominant on the Widow. But so far, both are just really just respecting the talent of the other Widowmaker. They're just not taking any easy peek angles. And there it is. Stardummer does get the aggressive grapple over top. That's really hard for Spike to snap up and try and secure a headshot back on. Stardummer up 2-0 early.
Yeah, it is definitely for that post KBBQ unzip. But you have to remember, you know, you have to go for your what is it? You make sure that you have your took your esports parallelogram photos beforehand, you know, with the arms crossed, looking kind of angry at the camera.
Absolutely. I'm going to wear my Justice jerseys to Thanksgiving for that exact reason. Justice jerseys and sweatpants. Thanksgiving uniform of champions. Alright, Stardummer, just like last time, yeah, takes that first Hanzo hit, and Spike able to clean up with a headshot on the board. Hopefully build a little bit of momentum here. And onto this Widow. I'm telling you, I will be impressed if Spike can pull out a dub on one of these Widow matchups. I think this is just Stardummer's like far and away their best hero. Wow, a couple of headshots scoped in there, and the SMG spray into the melee. Stardummer pulling out all the stops to get that kill. Onto the Ash here. We'll see if Spike, with their back against the wall, can pull something out of their hat.
Definitely.
Yeah, they get that first hit. Oh, that was great, and we saw Spike using that strategy, tossing the dynamite into the covered bridge there, really forcing their opponent to come out of the cover to force Stardummer to come into them, and they were able to get the kill.
Yeah, seeing Star, you know, play around and use the map to his advantage. Even though right here he's playing on the low ground, but he's gonna rotate around.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I really don't like that Hanzo low ground angle. He misses the wall climb there. Spike probably wondering where he's gonna come out. Grabs the first tag.
Oh, that almost hit too.
Oh, I love that.
That's the conclusion of your first map right there.
Yeah, good GRs, good maps all around. Textbook from Stardummer. Really not liking being in that loser's bracket. Wants that redemption arc. I love the aggressiveness on the Hanzo, not using the jump to peek, but using the jump to get aggressive, because that the travel speed of the arrows has been slowed down. You really want to just get up in someone's face when you have that burst.
Playing beautifully. Just both parties played great all match.
For sure. And this is the scary bracket. This is, you lose and you're out. So this is a lot of pressure to perform here.
Derisively, definitely.
And Star stepping up.
Yeah. Stepping up to the plate, hitting it, hopefully out of the park. For him, he's hit it out of the park so far, and we'll have to see how far.
I was surprised they were in that losers bracket.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it just speaks to Mama's kind of dominance here. They're sitting at the top of the bracket. just waiting for their challenger. They've been up there for a while. We're going to finish out the rest of the losers bracket. So it looks like Star Drummer is going to play Ron, who was eliminated by Mama. So this should be another great map, and this is kind of the measure of their mettle. Star really has to put Ron through the paces, just like Mama did, if they want to have a chance to try and come back and win.
He not only has to, Star has to, you know, play out this whole gauntlet, and then he has to be able to beat Mama again on the winner's side to take it home. And
yeah,
we'll have to wait and see what happens as a result. I, for one, can't wait.
And we'll see. And I think a lot of what's been going on with these kind of sniper battles is that you can definitely get momentum. I think it's been like, there's been some matches where it's been back and forth, but there have been some where once you kind of get in that Widowmaker rhythm, you can start just clicking ahead. So here we go, Spike.
Right back into the game.
Are we in a best of 5 here?
I
think we must be.
I'm not sure.
We'll check here, see with production. Ron in our chat says Star will probably destroy me. I don't know, Ron. You had a great performance against Mama, and Mama's the one that knocked Star out.
Yeah.
So we will see. I think you have a shooter's chance here.
We'll have Brent's triangle going on, you know. But first round, Star's hitting his shot and taking it home, and well, his Widow's out now and looking to secure an early lead so that he's not backed up against the coffin. Getting the charged body shot. He is in one body territory, so anywhere will hit as long as it's charged enough. He's going on top. He's gonna miss. He's not gonna get punished for it, thankfully. And well, yeah, we're like SMG phasing. It's close enough that it's effective, so Star is going to get that kill there.
We've not seen Star lose many of these Widow duels. I don't think we will see them lose many of them. I really want to see that Star Mama Widow showdown, because I think you are right. I think there's great potential in that.
Thank you. So we've received word from our wonderful production team that it will be best out of 3 until Grands. So that's exciting. And Grands will not only be best out of 5, but a bracket reset, if I recall correctly. So we will. Looks like we might be seeing Star Drummer, but Spike's, you know, saying I'm not going to go down without a fight.